Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and from a very relaxed position, I must say. I've been out working in the garden, it's very hot, so I've decided to take a break in a more sedentary position. I'm going to ghast your flabber, because it's been revealed that the junior doctors, or they don't call themselves junior doctors anymore, they call themselves resident doctors. Junior doctors didn't mean they were young, of course, it just meant they weren't consultants. But anyway, they have decided that they're going to have a strike. They've voted for strike action. Now, remembering they've been offered a 5.4% pay rise above inflation and decided, no, that's not enough. Now, last year they were given a 22% pay rise just after Labour came to power. So you'd think that would be nice. And then they've rejected another above inflation rise. Presumably they want another 22% pay rise. Who knows? They've taken this action. It's a long-running dispute, but they've taken this action now to vote for industrial action, and of course they will. There'll be a whole series of strikes. The British Medical Association says wages are still around 20% lower in real terms than they were in 2008, and the argument can be made that they do deserve more because, yes, over the last sort of nearly 20 years. Wages have fallen. They've not had above inflation wages, etc., or wage increases. And also, they do long hours for the money. And their hourly rate isn't great considering they've had to spend 7 years becoming doctors. It's a lot of effort, a lot of work, and the rewards aren't there. If they were, say, lawyers after this time, they'd be earning a lot more. And yet this is a much more important profession. So I don't think anyone would mind or object to a doctor earning a good wage. As for striking, I think it's going too far. But the arguments are there, and I kind of agree with the argument that they've got. Not really a big issue. But 90% of them have voted for this industrial action, so it looks like it's most definitely going ahead. Now, the pay has declined, but the will to fight, they say, has not. And they want their pay to be brought back up to where it ought to be. Now, of course, if there is another magnificent pay rise for these doctors, then you're going to see the nurses go, me too. And then all the ancillary staff going, us too, don't forget about us. And that's the problem. It's going to go across the board. And then others in other industries are going to go, hang on a minute. And everyone was going to want big pay rises. The trouble is, we haven't got it. Now, at the moment, they're looking at a £40 billion tax increase in the next budget in October. How bad is it going to be if this sort of thing happens again? Rod for your own back and all. Could it get up to £50 billion? Trouble is, there isn't enough money to tax £50 billion. Because, all the millionaires have gone, and those that are left don't have the cash. That's the problem when you're a socialist. You run out of other people's money, and they've already run out, and they're only 1 year in. Can't go on, can it? I predict IMF within 6 months. Wouldn't surprise me if the IMF got involved before the budget. And by IMF, I don't mean the Mission Impossible Force, the Impossible Mission Force. No, not going to get Tom Cruise saving us this time. No, it's the International Monetary Fund that will come here, impose some very strict spending limits and tell this Labour government to get on their knees and pray to God because they're going to burn in hell. Thanks a lot. Bye.